All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. But basically just getting the best selling Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description if you want to support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. And so let's take a look at it. Jumping right into it, here is a brand new inventory chart that is kind of taking a look at a different lens. I really like this update. I really like how this was put together by David. So shout out to David for sure for putting this and throwing this on the screen. But Tesla Model Y and Model 3 inventory as of September 12, 2024. So today. And what's really interesting to this is there's a different way on how this is actually structured on the inventory chart, because as you'll notice, not only do we have from June to September, which is what, 3 months, so over the past kind of quarter, give or take, we've got incentives that were plotted on the chart as well. So you can see like Model Y 0.99 did wonders for Tesla, right? Because it really cleared out their inventory for Model 3 and Model Y, but then inventory started to head right back up. And so Tesla did 1.99, and you can see throughout the months for 1.99 at Model Y and 1.99 for Model 3, inventory kind of stayed at that same level. And then finally on August 24th, about a month ago or about a half a month ago, Tesla released the $1,000 Tesla referral code program. And if you need a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, you can get an extra $1,000 off a Model 3 or Model Y, and you can lock it in as well. So because I fully expect this $1,000 discount to disappear from Tesla. They're going to remove it because it's just too good, I feel like, at the moment. But what's interesting with this, because you can piece together from this, these incentives, even though 1.99 is great, it's not as good as 0.99 or 0. Just psychologically, I feel like customers just really like that lower number. And so maybe there's a good argument here, because if we take a look at this chart in inventory, there's a good argument that maybe 0.99 or 0% might be coming in Q4, because it's not necessarily clearing out inventory for Tesla. And so here's the raw data. You can see here the chart is kind of yo-yoing back and forth, and there really isn't any sort of huge push to clear out inventory. And maybe Tesla likes living in these levels of inventory, and maybe they just like sitting at these inventory levels, or for whatever it is. Because we took a look, we actually found an inventory lot near us and explored it, and we didn't find anything. I mean, we found some cool cars there, we found some cool colors. Here's the exact video if you want to save it and watch it at a later moment, but really cool. And really, to give you the TLDR, too long didn't watch for that video, what we found was that the oldest vehicle was maybe a month old. They have one Model 3 Performance, they had a handful of Model 3, the Highlands, a lot of Model Ys, but really, I mean, the demand is essentially there. 1 month old or 30 days on lot is not like the worst. If I saw like a vehicle that was like 100 days old or like 200 days old, that's kind of a different story. But an oldest vehicle being 30 days, it's not that bad, especially if it's like a Model Y. It's something that they've been selling for a long time. Now, of course, Tesla has switched their strategy to more of like a volume base where they have vehicles on the ground. So it is a little bit different than made to order. So I certainly understand why inventory could be piling up at these different lots. But there is a case, an argument that maybe the incentives, maybe the deals will get better for sure in Q4, or maybe they get better right now, because right now it is the last month of the quarter. It's September. October kicks off the first month of the fourth quarter. And so if Tesla isn't hitting their sales goals, we could see incentives as soon as today, because today is Thursday. We know Tesla likes doing things on Thursdays to shake it up, and it's right around that middle of the month time frame as well. So maybe free supercharging comes back. I know some of you might be excited for free supercharging, 3 months or whatever it is, or maybe 6 months comes back, or maybe 10,000 or 15,000 miles, or maybe Tesla just drops interest rates for all vehicles, because I know a lot of you out there might be thinking like, hey, if you get 0.99, you'll probably buy today or something like that. And so certainly that seems to be the feedback. People prefer 0.99 over like a $5,000 discount. But one thing's for sure is the Tesla referral program is working. And I actually put a poll out there because yesterday we talked about that refund method on whether if you could get that initial $250 deposit back if you had to place a second order to get that $1,000 referral code, because there's people that place orders before the referral program came out and they want to make a second order so they can try and get that $250 back. There is some reports that were confirmed, some reports that weren't, but either way, you're still going to save, whether you save $750 or $1,000 and get that $250 back. But if you need a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, don't forget to use it, click it open and let it cookie and attach to your browser. But I just kicked off this poll. It just hit off at 8 votes. So it seems like a couple votes at yup, it worked. Second, nope, it didn't work, and too lazy, to be honest, because I could see where I could be too lazy as well to try and get it back. But we'll check back on this poll, or if you want to track it yourself, head on over to the community page on our YouTube channel so you can actually see it. But certainly, I think we could have more incentives as soon as today, which is Thursday. Tesla likes Thursdays, or maybe even later on at the end of this month. But let us know. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for 0.99? Are you waiting for $5,000 discounts? Or just more free supercharging? We charted out what we thought might happen in the near future. And so in case you forgot, here is a reminder of my personal prediction. So I think, currently it was 3 months of full free supercharging in the past, but I think it's going to go either to 6 months, 15,000 miles, or 10,000 miles. I think finance could go as low to like 0.99. I don't think 0% is. Maybe like as a Hail Mary, they do something crazy for the end of December, like with 1 to 2 weeks left in December, they do like 0%, but I don't think, unless like, well, it depends, right? If the Fed drops the interest rates, then we could see more of that. I do predict leasing payments will get better by at least $50 to $100 than what it is currently right now. And I do think we're going to see more inventory discounts at around $5,000 to $8,000 off. Right now, there is some inventory discounts. Like I was just perusing the site. I found this one, a $2,000 off a Model 3 long range all-wheel drive with 28 miles on it. I think this is a fantastic vehicle, fantastic deal, because especially if you stack it with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, plus maybe even a $1,000 military program, you can see where these deals could get very, very, very good. And to think that already the Model 3 Highland has discounts already, it's just going to get better and better for all of us. In other Tesla news, this is a cool video I watched. Shout out to Jason Camisa and the Haggerty team. They did a Model 3 versus a BMW M3 versus a AMG, and they did 2 drag races, and it was very entertaining to watch both of them and see that the Model 3 only won on one of the races. So definitely check it out on YouTube if you're interested in watching that. And lastly, in EV news, there's a brand new Macan EV that just rolled out. We've got 308 EPA range and 280 EPA range. Hit that like button if you want us, or comment down below if you want us to go check out one of these. We've got a friend that potentially can get us access to one, so maybe we'll check it out and see what all the hype is about and see if it's a real contender or not. I got some pictures already, and it's quite the penny, $100,000 off of the bat for this one, so definitely very interesting stuff.